Kidding me? Damn it. Stay. Piece of shit. Hold on, I'm gonna have to come back. Okay. I'll come back to that in a second. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
All right, sir, what case are you appearing on today?
The one about Justin Lane and Liz
Holy
Gibbons for the
shit,
house
that's
on
loud.
Monty Bingham.
All right, are you named party in the case?
No, I'm renting the house that is the one that's under the court case.
I'm just gonna put you back on hold for a minute, all right?
All right.
Your Honor, Mr. Earl is present.
All right, we'll go on the record in People versus Robert Earl. This is two files, file number 951498 and 951500. Counsel, if you would, please put your appearance on the record.
Yes, Lorna Mosier appearing on behalf of Legal Services of South Central Michigan. I'm here, P number 86550. I'm here with the defendant applicant, Mr. Robert Earl, who's seated to my right.
So this is Mr. Earl's application to set aside some convictions in both of these cases. And I reviewed the files prior to the hearing today, including the applications. It does appear that Mr. Earl has met the technical requirements under the statute to have the conviction set aside. What remains for determination today is the final two criteria, which is that Mr. Earl's behavior and circumstances since the convictions would warrant having them set aside, and then it would be in the public interest to do so. Ms. Mosher, typically I don't take sworn testimony, but I do have counsel inquire of their client as to those last two factors. Are you prepared to do that today?
Yes, Your Honor, I can represent to you on some of those factors, or I can ask Mr. Earl directly to provide testimony.
I usually like to, I'd like to hear from the individual himself. So if you're ready, please proceed.
Understood. All right, good afternoon, Mr. Earl. First off, so are you currently employed?
Damn it.
Collection gate.
Okay, and what type of employment?
Oh, yeah.
As an automotive supplier, I build front
Fuck.
bumpers.
Okay, and the convictions that issued today were from about 30 years ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
And over the past 30 years, what types of work have you performed?
A lot of sales jobs, restaurant management jobs, and factory jobs.
All right, and have you ever been denied employment on the basis of your criminal record?
No. Well, yes, I have for a post office and for the casino because of that.
And when you applied for the casino, did they give you any more details about why they denied you?
Well, I'd lost several jobs because I didn't know what it was. The casino finally told me that it was because of this conviction because the drug charges dropped off after 5 years, but that first fraud conviction, that lasts a lifetime, and I wouldn't be able to get a job until I got that expunged.
Okay, and did they say whether or not they wanted to hire you?
They said they absolutely would.
Okay, and so since your convictions, have you purchased a home?
Yes, I have 8 years ago.
8 years. And can you describe your relationship to your neighbors?
Love my neighbors. Very good relationship with Paul and Elaine Spitzley. Also used to be with the Cornells. Even
Okay,
Lloyd,
got that right.
last year. He was like a second father to me.
And
yeah, I know my fucking shirt is all.
In terms of the convictions that issued today and some of the others on your record previously, These convictions involved cocaine, is that correct?
Yes, they did.
Okay, and then when was the last time? you were total?
20 years ago. That period between 30 and 20 years, where that 10-year period.
All right, here we go.
Died off, and I spiraled downwards because of that.
And about when did you, I guess, let me ask it a different way. Do you use alcohol?
No, not anymore.
And about how long have you maintained your sobriety from alcohol?
Been a good 10 years now.
All right. And then why is it that you're seeking?
About the same as me.
You're seeking the court to set aside these convictions?
So I can attain the better jobs. Stage of my life right now, I need to be able to get a good job.
More than that.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like the judge to know about this conviction?
Just that I've been on the straight and narrow for the last 20 years, since I got out in 2007. I immediately paid off all my fines and stuff within the first year. I've just strived to be a good person all around, be productive, and do the right thing from now on.
Okay. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. The court notes that the prosecution and the Attorney General both have had an opportunity to contest the applications. Neither side is contesting the relief requested by Mr. Earl.
Oh.
Again, I've reviewed the file. I've listened very carefully.
Ex-wife is about to get mad.
In looking at the file, he did have some issues subsequent to these two charges, which occurred in 1995. But as he's indicated here, and as the file reflects, it's been nonetheless still 20 years since about 20 years since his most recent issue. So Mr. Earl clearly, from his record, has turned a corner. It's apparent that he has not had any contact with law enforcement of record in a substantial period of time, and that he's moved on from that period of his life. So the court finds that his behavior and circumstances since the convictions would warrant having them set aside. The court also finds that Mr. Earl's statements that he wishes to obtain different and better employment, but has been hindered in doing that because of these convictions. The court finds that it is in the public interest for individuals to pursue.
Yeah. If they're doing good, yeah.
Meaningful employment to support themselves, their families.
All right, let's
to pay
take care of this.
Things that benefit the entire community. So the court finds it would be in the public's interest to set aside these.
Okay, so
that Mr. Earl can pursue those.
we know somewhat
So,
of
for all those
what's
reasons, the
going
court
on.
finds that opportunity for you to obtain counsel.
Yes.
Hopefully,
So here's the ex-wife.
This is file
Whoa.
number 2213998. So if I can just have counsel kind of go around the horn, starting with the plaintiff, and put your appearance on, please.
Emily Peacock for the plaintiffs.
Good
Oh,
afternoon,
you-
Judge. This is Matt Thomas on behalf of Kalkaska, Dr. Craven, and Matt Schulich.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nick Artea on behalf of Munson Medical Center.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Connor Morgan on behalf of Danette Wells, PA, and Dr. Elizabeth Hunter and Sound and Patient Physicians.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Abram Miller on behalf of Defendant Dr. Saminsky and Northwestern Michigan Emergency Room physician.
All right, thank you. So this is set for a status conference in this matter today. I guess I want to put this out to counsel and whoever wants to jump in first, I guess, to kind of let me know where things are at now and where we need to go here going forward, or where you would all like to go.
Come on.
Look at everybody jump up, Judge. I could jump in. I think we have completed a ton of depositions, and we're well into expert discovery. I believe the only outstanding expert for plaintiff, and Emily, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is your economist. And the economist, we have, I know, a slew of defense experts that have been noticed up. I know I had a bunch of mine, or actually we've had some defense experts completed. I think we have 2 defense neurosurgery experts that have been completed. Maybe some additional ones. I know there's a bunch more scheduled in the next
Witchfire
several weeks
clusters.
to a month into August. I
I'll
know
never
there's
get
a few more
old
that need to
for
be
me
scheduled
anyway.
because everybody has their own experts. But we're moving along. It's just there's an awful lot in this case, Judge. Multiple specialty areas. So we've been traveling around quite a bit, and but we're working hard on trying to get everything done and in a position.
All right, Ms. Peacock, on behalf of plaintiff, I mean, should we just kind of, I don't know, I mean, I'm looking at, if the discovery is still ongoing, does everybody want the court to just allow some more time for that before we set further deadlines? And I understand, like, just from the motion tracks we've had, I get that this is one of the more complicated cases that we're going to deal with, so.
Judge, that's a good suggestion.
Okay. How about a time frame? What do you think? Starting with you, Ms. Peacock.
Sure, I would just suggest that we check back in 3 months like we normally do, if that's okay with the court.
Okay. Does anybody have an objection?
Aw, man.
Or want a shorter time frame or a longer?
Came to
time
hear
frame?
some arguing,
I
some
think that's
rage.
reasonable, Judge.
Of
No
course.
objection here, Your Honor.
No,
To the plea under the court rule that you cited, which is correct.
Oh, we've already seen this.
MCR 6.310. You need to show that there was some type of error in the plea taking process. The plea taking process. That means what we did on the record that morning.
Maybe it's this one.
Court is calling 2024 CR
Good
5244, State
Lord,
of Texas versus
woman.
Jordan Davis. Can I have
Loud
parties and
enough.
ask for the record for the state? For the defense?
Good morning, Judge Alfonso Cabañas for Mr. Davis.
And are you Mr. Davis? All right.
Fuck me,
Mr.
that's
Davis,
loud.
can you raise your right hand for me, please?
That's
Do you
almost all the
solemnly
way
swear or
down.
affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jordan Davis.
All right, Mr. Davis, you do realize that you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's that the court has received a waiver of trial by jury and you're asking to proceed with a bench trial. Is that
Oh,
correct?
maybe not that loud.
And you
Okay.
understand that means that I will hear whatever evidence is
How about me?
presented and make a decision on whether you're guilty or not guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, did you go over this waiver of trial by jury with your client and do you believe he understood it?
Yes, Your Honor, we reviewed it yesterday. He signed it yesterday, and it is his desire to enter into a bench trial.
And state you signed the waiver of a trial by jury as well? All right, the court will find that the waiver of trial by jury has been voluntarily given and signed by the defendant and also signed by the state and the defense. State, you may proceed.
In the name and by authority of the state of Texas, the grand jury of Dare County, state of Texas, duly organized and paneled and sworn as such at the March term AE 2024 of the 187th Judicial District Court of said county, in said court, at said term, do present in and to said court that in the county and state were said and anterior to.
Come on, you don't get a red thingy?
On
There you
or
go.
about the 4th day of March 2024, Jordan Davis, hereinafter referred to as defendant, while using a vehicle, did intentionally flee from a person, namely S. Enriquez, a person the defendant knew was a peace officer who was attempting lawfully to arrest and detain the defendant.
Try not to
against the peace and dignity of the
vape
state.
so
How do
much
you
today.
plead to that?
Jesus.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
All right. Any opening statements?
Yes, Your Honor, very briefly.
All right, you may proceed.
What the evidence will show is that this is not the most egregious evading in a vehicle case that this court will encounter. The evidence will show that Mr. Davis did not speed egregiously, did not weave in and out of traffic. It will only show that when Deputy Enriquez activated his patrol vehicle's emergency overhead lights to lawfully detain Mr. Davis, that Mr. Davis did not give prompt attention and stop when signaled. that is fleeing in a vehicle. It's not the
Alright,
worst,
So we gotta head over
but it's still what he
here.
did. And after the court hears the evidence, the court should find him guilty of the offense.
Defense, any openings?
Yes, Your Honor. In the rush to judgment, Your Honor, the state gives themselves an added burden to their already high burden. For example, whereas the Texas Penal Code 3804, evading arrest or detention, states that
I'm sorry, just one moment. Excuse me, on the back row? You all are talking too loud and you need to just ask the deputy to move you all to the other end. All right, I'm sorry. Could you start with the code section you're citing, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Texas Penal Code 3804 that talks about evading arrest or detention. The code
Alright,
states
where are
that
the
a person
chests?
commits an offense if he intentionally flees from a
Christ.
person he knows is a peace officer or federal special investigator, attempting lawfully to arrest or
Just the
detain.
lying police officer.
The added burden that the state has given themselves this morning is that the indictment says, and I'm paraphrasing, a person the defendant knew was a peace officer who was attempting lawfully to arrest and detain him. So the state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this officer had to arrest and detain the defendant. Number one. Number two, Your Honor, you'll see from the video that at no point in time was Mr. Jordan Davis doing anything remotely coming close to evading arrest or detention. Not even fleeing. You'll see from the video that at all times, Mr. Davis was driving either at the speed limit or below. He wasn't weaving within traffic. He wasn't causing any accidents. He wasn't turning off his lights or causing a high-speed chase. At one point during the follow, Your Honor, Mr. Jordan Davis goes so much as to turn on the hazard lights to let the officer know where he's at and that he's looking for a place to park. And this is important because you'll see in the
not too
video
bad.
that during the 2 miles that the stop is being trying Mr.
Oh,
Davis is looking for a safe place to stop.
Alright, there's
He's in
another
a
one right
construction
here, I
zone.
think.
He's not going or he doesn't stop in an area that's safe to him. He eventually stops in an area that is safe, well lit, and away from traffic. It may not be to the officer's liking that it took him 2 miles to stop, but nonetheless, at no point in time was Mr. Davis doing anything remotely close to fleeing. He wasn't doing anything remotely close to evading arrest or detention.
Yeah, I thought so.
The evidence will show the court that, again, Mr. Davis was speeding, he wasn't reading, he wasn't driving while intoxicated, he wasn't dashing into traffic to avoid the officer. He was simply looking for a safe, well-lit place to stop, which he did.
All right, state, call your first witness. All right, Deputy Enriquez. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, and everyone, we'll bring you back at 1:30. All right, if you all would like to, you can take a seat or either we can.
Okay, I got one
My
more.
understanding it's one witness.
One more chest.
I'll find it
Down here,
All right, thank
anyway.
you. If you'll take a seat, please. Could you raise
So
your
I'm
right hand? Do you solemnly
I'm not the
swear
only one
affirm
that thinks this
testimony
game is
you give will
hard.
be the
It's
truth
known
and
for
nothing
being
but the
hard, I
truth, so help
guess.
you God?
So
All
I'm
right, you
glad
can
I'm
lower
not the
your
only
hand
one.
if you'll state your name for the record, please.
Deputy Stephen Enriquez.
All right.
Obviously,
state.
Soul's like, it's gonna be hard.
Deputy Enriquez, who are you signing for?
With the Beard County Sheriff's Office.
Can I get you to take this?
Should be, anyway. Alright, where's this last one? Goddamn. Oh, there it is.
And Cindy,
Nope.
do you need a microphone for the? All right, thank you.
Is that it? No.
Judge Mike Pyatt.
What the hell is this thing?
All right. If you all want to sit, you can sit. If you want to stand up here, you can stand up here. All right, state, it's your witness.
Porter, do you need me to repeat my last question?
I have how you employed.
All right, Deputy Enriquez, please answer the last question.
Yes, I'm employed with the Beard County Sheriff's Office.
Dude. Where is it?
As a deputy sheriff on patrol.
How long have
Oh,
you been
there it is.
employed with the Bear County Sheriff's Office?
Going on 7 years.
And on March 4th, 2024, how were you employed?
As a deputy sheriff on patrol.
And on March 4th, 2024, what were your patrol duties?
Just patrolling the district of Delta 30, which is commonly the Culebra area, searching for crime prevention and responding to calls for service.
The district of Delta 30, is that in Bear County?
Yes, sir.
And
Whoa,
what was the time?
that was close.
From 11 p.m. until 7 a.m.
Nice, man.
That approximately
All right, so that's done.
35 hours, 35 minutes after midnight. Did you see a vehicle that caught your attention?
Yes, sir.
What vehicle was that? If you were.
Oh, fuck.
I don't recall right now, but I do have the report here.
Okay, never mind.
Revert back to that.
Please do.
All right, so
I'd
that
ask the witness be instructed to
is
refresh
way
his
up
memory from the
here.
report, not read verbatim.
All right, officer, you're
Curious
allowed to refresh your
object.
memory from the report, but do not read directly from it.
It was a red four-door vehicle.
And what about that
I think it's up there.
vehicle caught your attention?
As it was approaching me, it did have its high beams on, and it had 3 lights on instead of all 4.
Oh, no.
Which light was not on?
It was
I
the
ran out of
passenger side
time.
and the outside.
Well, dude, I was kind of busy.
Was that headlight?
Yes, sir, correct.
So after perceiving the high beams on and the headlight out, how did you proceed?
I conducted a U-turn as the subject was going the opposite direction of myself, and I proceeded to catch up to that vehicle as it was ahead of another vehicle.
And did you activate your patrol vehicles?
See if it's still there, I
At
guess.
that time, I did not because it was coming up to a red light. And
All
I
right,
didn't wanna
this is
have
getting boring.
conduct a traffic stop over
I gotta
active
find
red
something.
light.
What happened next?
I pulled up next to the vehicle just to see if the vehicle had a seatbelt on or anything like
It's
that.
right over
and I
here.
did do a inquiry into the vehicle license plate.
What did you
The
learn?
fuck? Where is this
Everything
thing?
was up to date as far as the entrance and the registration. All I had was the defective equipment at that point in time, along with the
I get down there without dying?
I'm sorry, the transportation
Probably not.
violation with driving with the high beams on.
Did the light eventually turn green?
Yes, sir, it did. At that point, I got behind the vehicle and activated my emergency lights, which activates my fleet camera.
Now, your fleet camera, does it begin recording when you turn on your emergency headlight?
It does, but it also records 30 seconds prior with no audio.
Understood. Permission to approach you on?
Granted.
Deputy.
Oh, someone's standing there.
Showing you what is marked as state limit 1. Do you recognize this?
Yes, sir, I do.
Buildings
Yes,
in the
sir.
recording? What are?
It's a shopping center with a gas station and a McDonald's.
In your opinion, is it well lit?
Yes, sir.
From this intersection, are those buildings accessible to your vehicle?
Yes, sir. There was also an accessible
SCP Academy.
So a dirt road to go into that.
We have to check that out.
section.
Evil meets the parole board.
see
Longest
additional
surviving
buildings here?
Illinois
Yes.
prisoner
Do you know what
asks
those
for
buildings were?
That's a
parole.
car wash.
The vehicle that you're following.
Okay, we're gonna watch that, but I just want to see what he
I was
did.
6 years old when this happened. I'm 68 now. Young counsel over here wants to describe Raymond Long as a model inmate. He suffered enough, she said, on 5 different occasions just now. Called him a gentleman. There's nothing gentleman about him. He's been an inmate a long, long time, the longest still incarcerated in Illinois. What has that got to do with anything? Talk about him suffering and all this, being incarcerated. How about me? How about my suffering, counsel? Oh,
Sir, you're going to direct your comments to us.
yes, ma'am.
And we're about to watch the parole hearing of the longest serving inmate in the state of Illinois. As a matter of fact, he was given a 150-year sentence for the double homicide that he committed, where he executed an elderly couple in cold blood. Now, to avoid the death penalty, he took this plea deal, but hey, there's no such thing as truth in sentencing. With good time, he is actually eligible for parole. He will get paroled, as a matter of fact, in 7 months, regardless of this outcome. But this will be his 31st parole hearing. Who we just heard from are the grandchildren, the grandson who made a commitment to his father to stand up and fight the system to keep the murderer locked up.
Tyson did mention there is a letter of remorse that he wrote in his parole.
That's, no one cares. By the way, this is probably the same parole board that let a man who killed his family with an axe let him out. So, great fucking, I'm sorry, but
Hello, this is Attorney Mike Graham. I'm coming to you from Chicago.
In the matter of People versus Ryan James Schwartz.
Oh,
The file number is 221805FY. Mr. Schwartz is presently an inmate in the county jail. Also present is Deborah Davis from the Attorney's Office and Mr. Keith Stickley.
Maiden's hair.
Mr. Schwartz,
Ew.
when I left work last night, I knew
There he
that
is,
they
that
just
little.
issued a search warrant to search your house for the complaining witness in this case. Essentially, is a welfare
Peekaboo.
check for Jenny Akers. When I got to work this morning, I saw that you were in custody, but didn't know any of the details. Shared that information with the prosecutor, who already knew it, and with your lawyer, Mr. Tim George, who did not. So we attempted to get Mr. George here. He went home ill.
Think you guys are gonna
And he asked if we could have the chief public
get me?
defender,
Huh?
Mr. Stickley, here to help cover. So the chief public defender is here, is available for consultation.
Wow. Okay, so the defendant, they pick him up. They run a welfare check for the victim.
I thought you could.
Honestly,
You're an idiot.
it's a probation violation, which it is. And Keith Stickley, who's the chief public defender, has to step in. It's not his client, and this is a heater. It's an absolute heater.
And discussion of breakout room if necessary. You were charged in
shit.
this principal case, file 221805, with assault with intent to commit great bodily harm.
All right, no more fucking
by
around.
strangulation, assault with
Where'd he
a
go?
dangerous weapon, a rifle, and domestic violence. And I know that they did not charge the felony firearm charge. I couldn't find any affidavit or bond information. And this is alleged to have occurred on August 22nd of 2022. They have a 911 tape and some body mic and some other stuff. So the charge was made, and you weren't arrested, I don't think, until October 26th. And you posted a bond, and the magistrate ordered several bond conditions.
All right, here we go.
Alcohol, no contact whatsoever with Jenny Akers, including text, emails, or letters, or any other contact. No weapons, must not possess firearms or any dangerous weapons or reside.
I'm not gonna fucking.
And no assaulting behavior. Miss Davis, what's the circumstance here?
Gotcha.
Your Honor, the allegations for the bond violation are that there was a firearm in his possession. We do have a picture of the .22 caliber firearm. The concern, I don't have a full report from the troopers yet because this just did happen yesterday evening, but they did send me the pictures. They sent me the bond violation report. I think also very concerning is that it's alleged that Mr. Schwartz lied to the court. I understand he wasn't under oath, but he lied about not having seen his children since the time he was in jail, which would have been 10/27 of 2022. However, the troopers followed up with the older child's school and were advised that the child has been attending school in Marcellus and has been dropped off and using the bus system from the Cranberry Lake Road address. And that child was in fact dropped off on the bus while the troopers were there, directly contradicting the things that Mr. Swartz had told them about the children, including that he told the trooper while he was there with his younger child and the other child hadn't been dropped off on the bus yet, that his sister-in-law, Jenny's sister, who he has no contact information for, had dropped off the children just a day or two prior. So again, the trooper was very concerned about the contradicting information given to him about the contact with the children. And last that we were aware, mother was the one who had the children in her care. So the fact that mother is now missing, and the Michigan State Police are searching for her, taking action as a missing person to try to locate her. Nobody that we can identify has had any contact with her in at least a week.
Go away.
Which is unusual for her family. So if there and there was no information given by the defendant to the Michigan State Police regarding where her whereabouts might be. In court, he had stated he believed she was down in Ohio with her mother, with the children, which is found to be untrue. Mother has said she's not down there. The kids are not down there. In fact, the children were with Mr. Swartz during that time. So we have very strong concerns about what's going on in this case, why
Yeah, they've got very serious concerns. Nobody says it here, and for good reason. But you know, they're afraid she's not alive anymore. And you know, I don't have any special information. All I did was see this clip because a whole bunch of people sent it to me. And I'm no expert on this topic, but based on the I guess the body language of the defendant here, I don't think this case ends well. I don't have a good feeling about this situation. I don't think anybody else does either, and it's riveting to watch them go through this stuff. I think everyone has a glimmer of hope, but is doubtful.
the complaining witness has disappeared.
Obviously,
has not,
Mike. Obviously,
been in contact with anyone, and that the defendant has a firearm in his home. He
all right.
had the
Oh,
children.
I think that's the whole island. Oh.
So with all of this in mind, we would ask that in the interest of public safety and the safety of our victim, that bond be canceled at this time until we can locate this victim, make sure that she is safe and well.
See that guy's face?
There's certainly the information contained in the search
But
warrant
I mean, they're
affidavit
saying it because
to
they
try to
know
find, Miss
she's
Akers
not
in
alive.
that home. My
And it's
understanding
like,
also the
okay,
vehicle
if you
that she typically would use was at that Cranberry Lake address.
want to say
So,
she's still alive, then
her
let's just
phone
wait.
rings, but it goes to voicemail. It has not gone straight to voicemail yet, my understanding. But nobody can reach her via text or phone call. And to our knowledge, no one has spoken with her in about a week.
I mean, it's always suspicious when a mother doesn't have contact with her children for over a week.
Yeah.
You know, it happens, I suppose, but the vast majority of women do not allow that to happen.
All right, Mr. Swartz, we were here on Tuesday. This matter's been adjourned twice while the police have been attempting to secure the presence of the complaining witness, or at least get some input from her. I was informed that they had received a letter that purports to be from Jenny Akers.
I'm sure they're doing it all.
Ms. Davis, you included in your petition a police report from June of 2020.
I don't think this is a good idea.
That's
But I'm going to do it anyway.
instant case.
No,
Mr. Swartz, this
Actually,
is a bond violation.
I'm going to get ammo first.
And as such, the strict rules of evidence do not apply, and there is the availability of the
Oh, there's someone left. Holy shit. Two guys left.
hearsay evidence. That is a police report from the Michigan State Police dated June 20th of 2022 in incident number 54002779-22. That, you put that in there because there's an allegation that he assaulted her with a firearm at that time?
Yes, Your Honor. Again, showing the pattern of behavior that is
Let's try.
Mr. Swartz's behavior and control toward this woman. I did also just get emailed to me a report regarding what had happened yesterday. It hasn't been reviewed by the trooper, but I can review it quickly. I mean, it certainly just kind of supports everything that I've verbally said on the record as far as the interviews with the
hell is this
victim's
chest?
mother, the child's school.
This way.
All right, so we've got alleged earlier incident involving a firearm in June where the victim basically said nothing happens and I don't want to prosecute. The incident that is charged presently
Jesus Christ,
is
where's this
alleged to have
fucking...
occurred on August 22nd. And
Oh, I didn't
There
catch
it
it
is.
the first time through. So there's domestic in June, and then she doesn't want to prosecute, which is typical. So we have a history of this stuff.
involves strangulation and alleged use of firearm.
Oh.
So the magistrate,
Ah.
as we always do, order no assaultive behavior, no firearms, and no contact. Mr. Swartz told me here in the courtroom that he has not had any contact with his children since the date of his arrest in
my youngest son.
September. Stop. That's what you said. I asked if you knew where your wife was, and you said she was with her mother in Mount Orab, Ohio. If I understand correctly from the pleadings, stop. They contacted her.
Judge is being so nice here. The guy blatantly lied to him in a prior hearing. The judge is not confused on the point. I mean, it'd be hard to not just take his head off right there. But he tells him stop. I'm not believing anything you're saying, and carries on. But he's ultimately very nice about it as he does it.
Mother, and her mother says, she isn't here. I haven't heard from her. I can't get a hold of her. I don't have her, and I don't have the children. So the state police, in attempting to see perhaps if there'd been a change of school or something to help locate the mother, went to the Marcellus schools, and they were informed the children had been being dropped off at your address on Cranberry Lake Road. And so I guess they went there yesterday, and Deborah, did they actually see one of the children being dropped off?
Yes, Your Honor. When the troopers arrived there,
Ascension
the younger
possible.
child was with Mr. Swartz.
Oh, gotcha.
And he, again, told the troopers
Hmm.
that he said, basically saying, you must have misunderstood me in court. I didn't say that. I just hadn't seen my other child. And with that, the other child then got dropped off from the bus at that Cranberry Lake address. Also concerning and looking at this is the rifle that was located was in plain view on top of a gun safe in the property. I'm not sure if the troopers were able to get into that gun safe to see if there were other firearms. This is something that was in plain view.
That's a question I have. This firearm is pink.
Man.
Which would lead me to believe that it's a woman's gun, but
It's my daughter's.
And I guess regardless, it was within 10 feet of his bed in the main bedroom. Other concern, though, is that...
Yeah, why does it matter whose
whoever
gun it
he
is?
called to
Right
come
in the
pick up
bed.
his children when
Now
he
his
was
wife
being
is missing.
arrested, it was reported to be his father, but my understanding is his father is deceased.
It's my stepdad.
All right, well, stop. I'll give you a chance to talk, but I want you to have a chance to talk to your attorney later. One of the questions I wrote down when I first saw this is what's in the safe?
I don't believe that they got into the safe, Your Honor.
Well, we didn't have a search warrant to enter the safe. And
No, they were looking for a person. So at that point, unless she's in the safe, they didn't have the authority to look in it.
I have that question. So presumably the defendant knows how to get in the safe, and it's a gun safe, and it's for storage of guns. So if it's locked from everybody but him, that's not good. Secondly,
So where is this familiar?
and don't answer this, who's watching the children while he's here? While he's at work, while he's at court, while he's elsewhere. So,
I guess. Oh, I guess we're gonna look for a familiar.
what you said to me
Guy
is,
answers
I
it.
have
What an
not
idiot.
seen my kids since the day I got arrested. So that was not true. You also have a specific order not to use or possess any firearms. There is an allegation that before this strangulation allegation in August, you assaulted the same complaining witness with a firearm.
Familiar at the Scarlet's.
And the children are apparently with you. We've been unable to personally serve Jenny Akers, the complaining witness. I know that Mr. Marvin was very concerned about this, contemplated getting a warrant for failing to appear pursuant to a duly served subpoena, but upon further review, it didn't appear that it had actually been served upon her. Now, no one seems to know where she is. And there's a concern about that. So, Mr. Schwartz, I'm going to let you talk privately with Mr. Stickley before you blurt something out that
Yeah, good idea.
might be problematic. So, you're going to hit the button that says join the breakout room. Yeah. Which one do you want on? I'm not
Yeah, good luck, Keith. Go fix that situation.
sure when I'm supposed to turn it on and when not.
When you turn it on when there's nobody in the courtroom, you turn it off, and then the microphones will pick up.
Well, we want to make sure we get a good shot of Debbie.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
didn't know if that was.
Of course.
Whatever Tim's got, I hope we don't get it.
I agree.
We do have a couple of arraignments to do. We went home last night. We had 121 people in custody. This morning we're 126.
See, I don't know what the fuck this
there's
is.
a few people that he's going to need to talk to when we close the breakout. Mr. Stickley is back with us. Might take 59 seconds to get Mr. Schwartz back.
Let's see if they follow me.
Clicks back, yeah.
Probably. Ah, shit, they are.
All right, Mr. Schwartz is back with us. Mr. Schwartz, don't say anything yet. I'm going to inquire of your attorney. Mr. Stickley, what's the circumstance here?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that the defendant would apologize for having a firearm
God damn it.
in his area or his control. So I don't know if we want to take testimony on that or whatever. He apologizes.
Really?
And he does want the court
Just
to
like
know,
that, huh?
through me that there is a safe there that apparently has belonged to his now deceased actual father. There's a father and a stepfather. He wants the court to know that they're not the same people, so there's no confusion. Stepfather is alive. Father is not alive.
The fuck could that come from?
He is not totally sure.
It didn't hit me, but still.
That is because he does not have access to it.
Go
He has
figure.
No problem whatsoever
Fuck this.
with law enforcement or whoever removing that if they have to. He doesn't have access
Bunch
to
of
it.
cowards. They won't even pass.
Probably why there was a daughter's firearm on top and not inside. He does not have access to it. As far as anything else that was brought up,
piece of shit.
He doesn't really know, but he suggests that the people or anybody who's interested in the woman's whereabouts might want to contact her father because he believes that if she's not with her mother in Ohio, that she would probably be with her father in
Shut
Pennsylvania,
up, guys.
who's just
Really?
undergone a couple of surgeries.
I have.
By the way, none of that was from the defendant.
This
That
is
was Keith
stupid.
telling him the best play that he had under the circumstances, which is not good. But he asked him a few questions. He said, "All right, this is what we're gonna do." the defendant wants to run his mouth, and Keith is like, "No, we have to concede this gun issue immediately. And how are we gonna handle these other things?" He's doing a really nice job. He's a good attorney. Deborah's a good attorney. Everyone's all over this.
Some questions. And I'm asking you, Mr. Stickley, and then
Might as well.
At what what point did the children go back to the Cranberry Lake address?
Your Honor, I did not ascertain that. I don't know that if he has any position on that. And if it wasn't taken as testimony, I really don't know, Your Honor.
All right. And who's watching the children while he is gone?
I would have to address that, Your Honor. I did not.
I would also, if you're going to go back.
Let me ask one more. Deborah, you referred to a car that she usually uses. Which vehicle is that?
It was a full-size, I believe, gray Chevy Silverado pickup truck.
All right, let's see if I can even fight this guy.
So the question is,
Probably
if
not.
she doesn't have that,
It's probably too
what
early
is she
for me.
using for transportation?
Correct.
Yep.
All right, Deborah, you had.
Yeah. Mom's gone a week and doesn't have her vehicle. It's not good.
Another question?
Yes, there were allegations by the complaining witness that there were multiple firearms that the defendant owns: handgun, long guns, assault rifle, and then of course ammunition. And if they're not in that gun safe,
Come
we would like to know
on.
where they're at.
How do I?
Because it's my understanding that they were not taken on the night of the day of the first incident. They were missing from where Miss Akers had described the gun that he had, it was alleged to have held.
All right, what's next? I want to go. What was this?
Anymore once the officers searched it. So there are firearms that may be in his possession, or maybe he gave them to somebody to hold on.
Right there, like the way he has his hands over his face, or whatever. This is a guy that looks like his life is over, and he knows it.
Yep.
I mean, again, I'm
pretty
not
much
trained in this or whatever, but that is throwing off the most guilty vibe you possibly can to me.
Yeah.
Naturally.
But certainly a lot of concerns about that.
I think you can let him answer this. Mr.
Whoa,
Squires, how long
why
have
would you
lived
do
in
that?
this house?
Oh shit, bro.
I lived there with my dad before he passed in 2018.
When did you live there
What
since 2002? And did you all live there together at one time?
Yes, me and my dad, Jenny Akers, the two children. Yes, in 2018, I moved into that farmhouse with my dad to help him out.
When did your dad pass?
He passed Black Friday 2021.
All right. I'm going to let you talk to Mr. Stickley again. Here's my questions. How long have the children been at that address? Who watches the children when you're gone? And how did they get there? There's some representation that her sister brought them there. And what's the story on this truck? And where are your firearms? I'm not compelling you to answer any of those. Those are just the questions that I have. Yes?
And Your Honor, with all due respect to Madam Prosecutor in the court, if we're in a bond violation hearing and the allegation that it is that he possessed something or did something that he didn't, I would totally understand the line of questioning and concern. However, this seems much more like some sort of an interrogation.
Well, at this point, the prosecutor.
Keith Stickley is exactly on point, and he's doing the best he can. This is a horrible situation. It's absolutely an interrogation beyond
Yeah,
the
I mean, he
scope
is a lawyer.
of the bond violation. Law enforcement, the judge, Deborah Davis, are concerned that this guy's committed a homicide, much more so than the fact that he had a gun in his possession for a bond violation. Keith has the same concerns, but he's there to represent this guy. And he says that,
Unfortunately.
it's just, and then the judge acknowledges it. It's fascinating. That is, of course, what's going on. but he has not been charged with that. So all of this is going on in the
What's
context
going on?
of the,
Why is
the
this?
bond violation that is
It's
before
kind
the
of
court.
lagging.
I understand why everybody is taking the actions they are.
Prosecutor moved on Tuesday to cancel or increase his bond.
Oh,
And in about 2 minutes,
is that little
gonna ask me to
bitch?
cancel his bond.
Yeah.
He has a preliminary examination scheduled for December 20th, I believe it is. And he doesn't have to answer them, but I'm going to speculate as to
Where is
what
he?
they are, and I'm going to be inclined to grant
Did I kill him?
permission to cancel his bond. He doesn't have to answer anything, but I've got those questions, and this is a public safety concern. So he doesn't have to answer it, but it will
The hell?
certainly
What?
strengthens the
Nothing.
prosecution's
What?
position to cancel the bond. So you're right. This isn't an inquest. He's not compelled to say anything. So I didn't ask him anything. I went for you first. So if you don't want him to answer it, fine. But he lied to me.
Did I kill that guy?
15 feet away when he looked me in the eye and told me he had not seen his kids since October, when they were in fact living at his house that very day. So what else is he telling me the truth about? I don't know. So if you don't need any further consultation, I'll just let Ms. Davis make her motion. Ms. Davis?
Your Honor, I believe that he admitted that he had a firearm. I don't care if it's pink, purple, blue, black, whatever. He admitted he had a firearm. It was in his possession, in his bedroom, on top of a gun safe that he claims he doesn't have access to, even though he's been living in the house, and presumably the gun safe has been there since at least a year ago when his father deceased. I strongly feel that his bond needs to be canceled until such time as we can have the preliminary exam.
Figure out where his wife
I
is.
hate to even say this, but whether we have
Uh-oh.
acres here or
There he
not,
is.
we will go forward with the preliminary exam using the court rules allowable for the hearsay exceptions. I believe that this
Got
is
him.
It's sad, but that right
What?
there tells you all you need to know that Deborah Davis highly suspects that,
Gotcha.
that they'll never have this victim as a
huge public safety risk,
Well,
huge
bitch.
flight risk with what has gone on here. He may not stick around.
All right, guys, you all gotta explode.
The weapons that are alleged to have been in his control the date that this happened, we have no idea where those weapons are. This is if the victim is still in this area, she is at great risk of harm, in my opinion, based on what we have seen here. And we would ask that the court cancel his bond until we can have the preliminary examination held, and then they can readdress it at that point. Thank you.
Mr. Stickley, what's your position?
Your Honor, the defendant greatly regrets that he did have a firearm in that house in his possession. He apologizes to court for that. He absolutely promises to show up for his court hearings. He does not feel.
Oh,
like
he promised.
He has any sort of
Let him go.
a
He
threat to the
promised
community,
everyone.
Wants to be there for his children and
If
whatever
yeah, I
appropriate
mean,
way he can.
he promised.
So yes.
Okay.
That, bond
No
be-
bond, no
be-
nothing. He promised.
Thank you.
So
As I indicated, Mr. Schwartz, I can use hearsay.
no take
What
backsies.
I've reviewed here is the affidavit for the search warrant that was prepared by Trooper Andrew Librecht, LIBB.
Trooper Andrew. He's a hard ass.
Yesterday, 12/8. And that was as
Goddamn
much
right.
a welfare check as it was search for evidence. But,
Breaking banquet. Goddamn
that.
right.
Ms. Davis has filed a bond violation affidavit, also signed by Trooper Librecht.
It's like the best, one of the best intros on YouTube.
Last night.
Breaking banquets.
She also included a police report.
Say
of
my
Monday,
name. Breaking
June
banquet.
20th,
You
2022,
goddamn right.
Which is alleges an assault by you on Jenny Akers with a firearm.
If that's your task, yes.
I'm
That's
also
it.
considering the original charge.
This is a bad area. I've died I don't know how many times in this area.
I also reviewed
Oh,
the
this is bad,
original bond
bad mojo.
Conditions
Shit.
order prepared by the magistrate and my interaction with
Oh
you
shit.
on
You see who that is?
Miss Davis at that time asked me to increase.
What? I got out of the way. What do you?
You have made every court appearance. You have been here every time you were supposed to be. But this is no longer a fear of you not appearing. This is a public safety issue.
Yeah, it is.
And we don't know where this
You
woman
little
is.
bitch.
And they've been looking for a month. They have spoken to her, but no one's heard from her in the last 7 days. Her phone doesn't ring. Her vehicle is parked in your house. Her mother doesn't know where she is unless she's a bold-faced liar. And I don't know what the kids know or what else is known, but for the interest of public safety, your bond is canceled. We will review it further at the time of your preliminary examination on December 20th. Mr. George would have liked to have been here. The outcome would have been the same. I don't have anything else to say, Mr. Schwartz. I'll see you on November 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll do an official order to that effect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stickley, for helping us with this. Yep. Let's hope we have a good outcome of this and you guys can.
Another one? Really?
There was an indication that.
God damn it! I got two coming this way.
Have they interviewed that person?
Yes.
All right, there's a lot of unknowns here, and Mr. Stickley's probably correct. This isn't an imposition, but the unknowns do not inure to his benefit. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that finishes that. I'm gonna do an order. He's gonna remain in custody until we.
Last longer.
figure out
Okay,
what the
I'll take that.
circumstance is.
Well, there you have it. I told you that one was serious. I like them fun, but I couldn't make that one particularly fun. That's a bad situation. We're seeing what I'm guessing is going to turn into a homicide investigation unfolding before our very eyes, and it's a bad situation. It isn't.
That
a,
bruise
it
is
isn't a good time to
so
get out of
bad.
the, Screaming Goat or the Fez. It's
I don't even know how it
it's just the way
happened.
that clip is.
I
But
remember
it was
bang.
really interesting.
I remember banging my arm. I just don't remember how. I have a huge circle, massive bruise. You didn't fix anything. Job snaps after final warning. Okay.
Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Anthony D. Crump.
I'm gonna have to go.
I'm sorry. Take your time. Excuse me, Anthony D. Crump, 248 82520A.
Yeah, this guy's really nice, but you don't get on his bad side, that's for sure.
Anthony Crump. Count one alleges you failed to attend your probation visit on March 3.
I'm gonna lecture you for an hour.
Inspection. If that's proven to be true, you could get 10 days. Do you understand that? Yes, Your Honor. Did you sign an advice of rights form today or not? Yes, you did. Yes, I did. Did you read it? Yes, I did. Did you understand it? Yes, I did. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. And there will not be a hearing or a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? Yes, Your Honor.
Jane?
You might
Shut.
be in a good mood. Yeah, absolutely. That's good to see. You have the right to a lawyer. If you cannot afford one, I will appoint you one at public expense. Do you understand that? Yes, Your Honor. Would you like a lawyer? No, thank you. I actually believe you told my lawyer that he was not needed today. I didn't say that. I didn't talk to your lawyer. I don't talk to people one-on-one about a case. You kidding? I've got you, Your Honor. I believe the last
Yeah, why would he talk about your specific case? Your one specific case. Why would he?
This is a
People are.
review date. His
Do you know how many cases these judges have?
when the case
What the
concluded
fuck would they care about
on
your case?
January 15th. I've got you. Oh, no problem.
Pain breaks
You
your
wanna go higher
focus.
then again, I'll give you a week adjournment.
Wonderful.
I believe we've adjourned this enough. Do whatever you want. The adjournment. Yes, I think were at your request, were they not? Actually, Your Honor, they kept wanting more time. They wouldn't come and inspect. And then you advised me to get an attorney, which I did. And the attorney, Mr. I believe it was Chuck Earl, never returned or got back with the attorney, or they never spoke, or they had, the whole time they were having. Slow down. Yes, Your Honor. You came in here with a chip on your shoulder. Me? No, the guy out in the hallway.
Perfect. Oh, come on. That was a load of bullshit. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Dude,
I to set up inspection to Chuck Earl at Brownstown
where are you
Building
going?
Department prior to the move. That's
Fuck
what
outta here.
I ordered you to do. I ordered you to clean up all the dumped asphalt millings and return the property to the original state on that address at Cooper. 19411, I believe it is, by March the 1st. Those were the orders. Yes, right. Prosecutorial review date I wrote is March 12th. They moved it to today because I
Boom.
was out of town.
I already beat that drunken sailor, or the sunken sailor, so that's good. But I still have 4 skulls left. One of them is extremely dangerous. I don't know if I'll beat that one, unless
So, I'm just telling you, have the right
not
to
with
a lawyer
1
if you
health
want.
boost.
Yes, ma'am.
No way.
Choose to waive your right to a lawyer, that's your decision. So, how do you wish to proceed? Your Honor, I would like to waive my right. Okay. Is to count 1 that you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on March the 3rd of 25. How do you plead? I would say not guilty.
Fuck.
Okay.
Alright.
Is to count 2 that you failed to provide proof
Moderate.
of your field inspection with
Luck is
Brownstown.
on my
How do you
side.
plead?
Goof.
I would
Man, you don't want that to fuck you over.
Not guilty, Your Honor. Okay, I'll enter a not guilty plea. I will get probation in here, and I'll swear her in. And I need Emily. And then if you choose to testify, you'll have that right. If you choose to remain silent, you'll have that right.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Look
right.
at them.
We'll also get the Brownstown prosecutor in here, so you can have a seat. Ms. Wilds, your name?
Elizabeth Foster, Your Honor.
Holy
We're gonna have a
shit.
hearing on this charge. Mr. Crump,
Really,
right
guys?
to a lawyer.
Come
Your name
on.
again, sir? Anthony Crump, Your Honor. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? Yes, I do. Ms. Wilds, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On January 15, 2025, Mr. Crump's probation officer, Emily Tessino, she's not in the building currently, but should be back in the building in about 5 minutes, Your Honor, just for the record. She scheduled Mr. Crump to appear for a probation visit on March 3rd at 8:15 a.m., which at that time he was to bring proof of his inspection and provide it to her. When Mr. Crump did not appear for that probation visit, Ms. Tessino did reach out to Ms. Foley Carter to see if Mr. Crump had gotten the field inspection completed, knowing that, of course, he had his hearing coming up. And I know that Ms. Foley Carter is here, but in short, Ms. Foley Carter had indicated that she too had not gotten the field inspection report from the department, and that it was under her impression that he had not even scheduled the inspection and therefore remained non-compliant. Emily then scheduled the court date that we're here for today.
Okay. Any questions of her? Any questions of Ms. Wilds?
Oh, fuck.
Do you wish to testify or do you wish to remain silent? I wish to testify, Your Honor. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm on the penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God. Yes, I do, Your Honor. Okay. What would you like to tell? Did you go to probation visit on March 3rd? No, I did not, Your Honor. Did you have a field inspection completed? Yes, I did get one of those.
done. It was on Monday, I believe.
By who?
Mr. Chuck Earl came out. The one.
Why didn't? Okay. Do you know anything about that?
Sure, I talked to Chuck Earl yesterday, and it was my understanding that he had not scheduled a legal inspection. They did not schedule.
Where's Mr. Earl now?
1% chance, really?
Get him over here.
Certainly.
So you're saying you did have a field inspection?
Yes, I went in there and I talked to Rob Harris.
All right, we got this. We got.
He would be out that day, Monday.
Who'd you say, Rob Harris?
Yes, I spoke with Rob.
Get him over here too. Let's get everybody.
Ammo chest.
Okay, but you're saying you have field
Okay.
inspection done?
Yes, when I spoke with them, they said they were doing it that day, and that was this Monday.
Okay, but I told you to do it by March 1. What was this Monday? You don't take me very seriously, do you?
Your Honor, I'm getting to it. I'm trying not to cut you off or talk over you or upset you. I received a notice.
Upsetting me?
Yes.
You're not upsetting me.
Well, I have a new review date, a letter that says new review date.
March 13th.
March 13th.
Because I was out of town. I get to take a vacation now and then. I was out of town yesterday, so they moved it one day. Did that inconvenience you?
All right,
Your
this
Honor,
is going to
I
get
never received anything
crazy.
saying that there was a 12. I just received this.
It was right in the order.
This was made on February.
Prosecutorial review date was March the 12th.
Oh, fuck.
It was right on your probation. I wrote it down. It's right there, March 12th at 9. They rescheduled it until the 13th because it was my fault from the standpoint I didn't get my vacation request in soon enough, so the judicial clerk moved it a date because she's really, really, really good at doing that kind of thing when she knows I've screwed up. So I made a mistake in not submitting my vacation request to myself, which I have to sign as the chief judge. So what does that have to do with you not getting the inspection done by March the 1st?
What I'm trying to explain to you, Your Honor, is I believe, and maybe I am guilty at this point, but I did believe that it was getting moved. Everything was getting moved from the 3rd.
Really? Who told you that?
To the 13th. This letter that I read.
Who told you that?
It said new review date, so I assumed.
I scheduled the review date for March 12. I told you to have it
All right,
done
let me go to the
inspection
bathroom
by
real quick.
March 1. That's right on the probation order. Do you want me to give you the probation order, or you want me to take my word for it?
I'll take your word for it, Your Honor.
It says defendant to set up inspection with Chuck Earl of the Brownstown Building Department prior to review date. Prosecutorial review date, March 12/25 at 9 a.m. Defendant to clean up all dumped asphalt millings and return property to original state at 19411 Cooper, Brownstown by March 1. Now, what aspect of this caused you to think that I was moving that or delaying that when we've been going through this? And you're right. You are absolutely right. This case went on from September the 11th. August 28, I made a note. Defendant was mistakenly told these were dismissed and left, so I rescheduled it for September 11. I adjourned it to September 25. I set a final pretrial for October 9. I set a jury trial for November 1. I adjourned the final pretrial, I believe at your lawyer's request, I could be wrong about that, to October 28th at 1:30, adjourned the trial to December 6th. I then adjourned the final pretrial to November 20 because nothing had been done on the property. And then I adjourned it again to November 27th, and then it was scheduled for a jury trial still, but on the 27th, you came in here and you pled guilty as to count 1. So, pled count 1, dismissed count 2.
All right, foes.
Are they coming?
Hey, Rob Harris is on his way. Chuck Earl is out of town, but I did confirm with him that he did not go to Chuck.
All right, guys, you gotta explode.
Okay. But find out you're lying if I think you're lying. I hope you brought some extra underwear too. Okay?
I completely understand you, Your Honor.
Good. Okay, so is there anything else that you want to tell me? Did you provide the proof of the field inspection?
Oh my God.
Provide the
Jesus
proof.
Christ,
When I
guys.
spoke with my attorney, he told me the fact that I had it done, should have been suffice, is when I spoke with Mr. Fish yesterday.
Really?
At the advice of my attorney, yes.
Really? Well, I don't want to know what your lawyer told you.
Okay.
any
He got
proof
me
of a
first.
field inspection, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
He didn't show up for his probation visit on March 3, right?
That is correct.
Do you have any proof of a field inspection?
The township.
Oh.
He went there on Monday on his own free will, of his own free volition, and tried to set up the field inspection on Monday. Slow down, don't say anything yet, which would have been March 8th.
It's my understanding that he spoke to Rob Harris, the ordinance enforcement officer, but I didn't, there was no.
Yeah, I saw you.
There was no.
But Mr. Harris is on his way. Well, I don't need that.
Damn.
I don't need him to find you guilty on these two. I'm gonna find you guilty.
Starting to really like this gun.
Count 1, failure to attend your probation visit. And count 2, failure to provide proof of a field inspection. You're gonna make me do things I don't want to do, Mr. Crump. I've tried to work with you on this.
Not a good thing to hear from him.
Anybody looking at this file would say the judge's patience was
But
very long.
you can change this judge's mind. I've seen him do it.
I'd have bet my house.
He gives people a lot of chances.
I would have bet. Because you're just not going to do what people think. It's okay. It's okay that there's seemingly this increasing belief in society that we don't have to respect authority. Look, I get it. It's okay. You're not alone. There's others. There's a lot of them. It's okay.
I promise you, Your Honor, this is
Don't
not
interrupt.
the case.
Don't interrupt. It's not the way that I was raised. I mean, my dad was a Marine Corps major. I mean, I would have never disrespected his authority. And I'm not saying I'm your dad. And I
It's
don't
like
care
my
if you
uncle.
like me,
Grew up
dislike
with my
me,
uncle.
Respect me, don't respect me. You're going to respect the system. It's not your turn to talk. I'll tell you when you can talk.
Yeah, shut the fuck up
You're going
until
to
he's done.
respect the system. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
I'm not putting up with this.
You're fucked, my guy.
I'm just not putting up with this.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Mr. Cripps told you or anybody else. Mr. Cripps is a gentleman as far as I'm concerned. I've never had an issue with him. I think he's a very good lawyer. Mr. Cripps would never tell you to disobey my order or any other judge's order, but I don't want to know what he don't tell me what he told you. That's between you two. I don't know why you're doing this, young man. I don't know why you think you can do this. I think some of us, social media, we watch too much TV and think we can do or say whatever we want whenever we want. I mean, we've got First Amendment rights.
Oh,
That
shit.
does not include disregarding judges'
Find the
orders.
missing. No,
And you don't seem to
man.
be getting that in this case.
I've been through this.
I
Not
mean,
good.
You're forcing me to do something I never wanted to do. I never wanted it to get this far. Never. I don't relish. If I could sit here every single day and not put anybody in jail, nobody'd be happy. I'll get Mr. Harris here. We'll have a conversation. You can have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anthony B. Crump, 24B 520A. All right. Your name? Your name?
Anthony Crump, Your Honor.
Your name, Ms. Foley Carter?
Caitlin Foley Carter, I'm Mr. Benson.
So I found the defendant guilty. I'm ready to proceed. You ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you still want to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor, I was guilty.
Okay. Tell me what happened. He said he went over and talked to you on Monday, and you guys were supposed to go do the
Oh, is this the one where he got... Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
to look at the property. So he gave me
Alright, more
permission to go on.
stamina.
Did you get an opportunity to go over there?
Yes, I did. I actually went today.
Okay, and what did you find?
Witchfire crystals.
In my opinion, there's no change.
Nice.
Last time I stood in front of
Oh, nice. That was easy. What are you talking about? How is that the worst one? That was super easy. Okay.
I've been dealing with this silly case since September. Been trying to get this work done since September. This is March. What are you doing, Mr. Crump?
Your Honor, I have.
Tell me why you're being so defiant about this. You got a judge, you had a lawyer, we set it for trial, you had multiple adjournments so you could move on.
I can actually beat this.
You ultimately came in, pled guilty. I gave you more time. I ordered you to take care of that. I said you had to take care of it by March the 1st. It's March the 13th and you haven't done anything.
Really? Come on.
Why?
Your Honor, I have
I call bullshit, my friend.
September, when I dumped, I pled guilty to I believe it was June 13th, dumping asphalt millings on 19411 Cooper Avenue.
June 13th.
I believe it was June. Was that June?
The incident was June, Your Honor.
What's that?
The incident date was June.
Oh yeah, but you didn't
Nah.
plead in June. You pled to it
Nah.
on January in my absence.
I don't think so.
November 27th.
Yes, Your Honor. I must have misspoke. I meant
And then then you were given time to get it done. They
Whoa!
scheduled
What?
it out 2 months.
What?
You still didn't do it. I
What?
gave you more time. You
What's
still
going on?
Didn't do it.
Your Honor, my opinion.
Is this
and
the
my
boss?
standard The entire time has been that I cleaned it up right away. I have
This
pictures
is how
from
you
September of last
fight the
year
boss?
Where it was cleaned up and it looks great. I was asked to remove like 3 dump trucks, a bunch of plows.
Oh my
just
God.
immense amount of stuff. I had to clean up everything.
Oh boy.
When my father passed,
This is
and I
not
tried to
good.
do it for my mother, and they're telling
This
me
is
that
not good.
I didn't clean everything up.
This is not good.
It's actually business property that's been in the family for 80 years. My
I'm
father-
fucked.
Residential properties.
Yep.
I have pictures from today also.
Your Honor,
Yep, I'm fucked.
Listen to me. We're past that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Shit.
I'd like to-
A cannon? Let me guess, there's gonna be a bunch of the enemies around too?
Stuff before there was a plea. One of the very first hearings.
Yes, Your Honor.
The first
I have not
familiar to
speak to you since then. I had
call for
representation.
battle. Great. At least I can run around, I guess. Where is he?
And
I was glad to come back to work today. I was in Naples for 8 days. I was so glad to be there, but looking forward to coming back to work.
No.
It's called Twin Eagles. My good friend Ron here. A lot of
No.
people. I come back and now I got to hear this again.
I refuse.
I do feel like this.
No, I need fucking ammo, dude.
Don't need to have a bunch of people spending
I need
waste more
ammo
time.
bad.
So I understand that, and I figured we could hash out or talk about details here as opposed to going through all of that.
Details were already hashed out. You pled guilty.
Oh.
Yes.
I singed you.
Yes,
I
Your Honor.
told you what to do. I told you to have the field inspection. I told you to clean up those millings. I got somebody here saying it still hasn't been done. So there's no debate. There's no hashing out. This isn't.
Whoa.
I'm not I don't know what to tell you. We're not at a conference table here where we get to render our opinions. I ordered you to do something. And today,
You gotta
it's
do
still
it.
not done.
Your Honor, today I still don't have proof.
Need to go
show
right.
you. There's been no proof of what was done or the millings that were dropped.
When'd you go there?
Less than 20 minutes ago.
Less than
Right before I walked in the door.
And so what you tell me, I told him to clean up the dumped asphalt millings.
Alright, there
and
are
return the
chests.
property to its original state. Did he clean up the dumped asphalt millings?
No.
Can you explain something to me? Maybe I'm dense. What would be
Oh,
so
there's one.
intriguing to somebody to have dumped asphalt?
No.
millings on the property? I mean, they're gonna turn to gold or something. I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing.
Shit.
Would you mind telling me?
What are these guys? What are they doing?
Park on it. You know,
Oh,
it's,
they're guarding the
it's a hard surface.
portal.
Yeah, I took pictures while I was out there, 20 minutes ago, a half hour ago, when I was asked to go there by the prosecutor.
What the fuck?
Did you check that out?
Dude,
What's
you guys
the
are
last
killing me.
time you
No.
checked out which was
can't let them get any health, like none.
But I was the day of his last court hearing. I drove by there that day. I also have driven by there numerous times since then.
No change.
Your Honor, if I may,
I am not about to relitigate this.
It's not about relitigating, Your Honor. I'm trying to show you before and after. I have
Where is it?
pictures. I don't know if they have any proof of what they're saying I left there. I'm telling you that I have pictures of
Nice.
the millings
Okay.
there a year ago, and the
Um,
being the same way that it is now. You know what I mean?
All right, I got full ammo. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, what? What about sanity? Dude, you guys gotta get fucking rid of that stupid shit. You guys gotta get rid of that. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. Like,
I did it prior to September.
Well, you pled guilty to it anyway.
I pled guilty because I put it there, and then I removed it right away, but I was
it's
guilty of
stupid.
putting it there. I should not have done that, Your Honor.
Like, what is that?
It's always been our position that he just spread the asphalt knowingly
Destroy the
around,
gal.
and
What?
that's exactly what the photos show today. There's still very clear
Oh,
asphalt
fuck.
knowings amongst the crops. We can forward
Bro.
Pardon me?
we can forward those photos to the court.
Your Honor,
Oh my god.
show you
I'm
photos
fucked.
where this has been the property. This is what it looked like. I actually made it look a lot better, Your Honor. Cleaning it up, I've removed stuff.
Clean all of the dumped asphalt beams from the property.
I have though,
What
Your
the
Honor.
fuck is going on here?
All of the ones that
What
I've been
is
there,
that?
yes, I have. I can't go down feet and feet and feet from.
Are there dumped asphalt beams?
Bro.
As soon as you walk on the property, the pictures are
What?
clear, they're there today.
Galley slave. What?
Of asphalt that was dropped there. We stopped, myself, the police chief, and another officer stopped. Another double semi, so not just a single, but double tandem semi.
Dude, this game is not easy.
Back in June.
You have a ship going by. You gotta worry about your sanity. You have these black balls. You got a boss running around.
And what I seen, I have pictures from the day, but there were huge.
Like, what?
I went out there the very next day.
Do you have those good enough where I could see those photographs? They look like they're just black and white.
No, these are colored.
All right, come on
Of
up.
course not. Because you guys fucked me.
I guess I just don't understand.
Man, this
why
fucking
you're
sucks.
Those are pictures from the day, and this is pictures from.
You're referring to these, right?
Yeah, the millings, yeah.
Well,
And this is pictures of the ground today.
was it like this today?
I was trying to leave. And then this dude popped out of nowhere.
Today, this is the ground from today. So there's.
So you mean to tell me I gotta do all that all over again?
Anything else?
Your Honor, I would just like to say that I'm definitely guilty of not.
Well, I guess I could try Island of the Damned and try and go through the crypt.
And I take it, you know, I gotta take
Guess.
accountability for that, but I am a single father with a 13-year-old, and I hope that you would take that into consideration. And I'm willing to pay what fine I need to pay today. When you did sentence me, I paid the fine immediately when I came here. I'm looking to get
Manifestation.
It's just there's never
Oh.
been a clear.
I guess. I don't know.
Amazed.
Alright, I'm gonna change it to something else. I just want to make sure where I get.
When is Brown's
I'm
down
getting
here the first
respawned.
time after
Okay.
March 31st, Lisa?
April 9th.
Why would you do that? Blooming idiot walks out on jury trial. Ooh, that sounds good.
People having arrested any witnesses for the defense?
Okay.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, very good. Parties prepared for closing argument? You may proceed.
Mr. Bloom. Oh, this guy.
Depends on where you want to put it, but yes, you may go. That's
They had trouble with him in the jail.
Good afternoon. When we started this morning, I let everyone know what I expected the evidence would show. Started talking about that Rocky Isley was a nurse working in the jail, and on that date, the defendant was incarcerated in the jail. Talked about how we were going to hear from different witnesses about the defendant reporting to experience a medical emergency. We heard from 3 different witnesses. First, from Officer Naveen, talked about how that was his assignment that day. The defendant had been upset that day. He talked about how he was upset even earlier in the day. He understood that the defendant was upset about something that had happened before Officer Naveen had even gotten there that day. We heard that he cannot ignore anyone's request for a medical emergency. Because Officer Naveen, Officer Tweedale, and Nurse Rocky Isley have a responsibility to make sure that the people in the jail are safe. That's their job.
Yeah.
The corrections officers are there to make sure that the folks who are in the jail
I think we know that.
are okay.
Thank you.
They don't make the decisions about who goes there. They don't make the decisions about who leaves. Their responsibility. Officer Naveen is talking
You fucking
about how
well
he
played,
checks
though.
every 15 minutes to make sure the people that are in his cell block are okay. He talks about how he makes sure Mr. Bloom is okay. Nurse Rocky tells you about how it's his responsibility when someone says they're experiencing a medical emergency. He doesn't care how old they are. He doesn't think something's more or less likely based on their age. He doesn't think something's more or less likely based on who they are. He is there to make sure they are okay. Officer
Okay.
Tweedale is the one who speaks to the defendant and says to him and gets him to calm down enough to be medically evaluated. Why? Because it's his job. That's his job. He's got to find a way to communicate with each person to help them. Nurse Rocky, I'm sure everyone has experienced a nurse who made you feel safe.
Really?
Who made
You're
you
gonna
feel
slow me
cared
down
for,
now?
listened
That's
to.
nice. That's literally what it did.
And Officer Tweedale, when this is going to go down and he
Ooh.
knows that Mr. Bloom has been upset, and he knows that Mr. Bloom has been agitated. He told you how he levels his hand above the food slot door just in case. Why would you do that? Just in case. Safe. But the only
All right.
person out of these 4 men
Take your treasure.
who didn't care about the safety of another person was the defendant. You're going to get jury instructions in a few minutes that display for you and educate you that the law does not allow sympathy nor prejudice to
Oh,
influence
here's one.
when you are making this decision. You should not be prejudiced against the defendant because he was incarcerated. But nor should you be sympathetic to him because he was incarcerated. The law requires an examination of the facts. And the facts are simple. The facts are the defendant was in the jail in Washtenaw County. The facts are that the defendant said he was having a medical emergency. The facts are that earlier in that day, he'd been very upset he was not allowed to get out of his cell. The facts are that he was a level 1 security.
Getting better.
The facts
Slowly
are that
but
he had
surely.
to be medically evaluated through his food slot. And the facts are that when he was being medically evaluated, he yanked his
That's
arm back
one,
in
though.
that food slot
Still got
and
two
that
more to
slammed Rocky Isley into his wall,
open.
or into his door, rather. Now, I can't tell you
Let's see.
what defense argument there might be,
I don't see one. Oh, there's one right there.
but I will tell you that you've seen a video. Not my favorite angle. You've
Whoa.
seen medical records, and you've got a copy of Rocky Isley's own statement that he made on May 31, the day after this happened in the night, about what happened. Everyone has a right to be safe at work. Everyone has a right to be safe at home. All of the witnesses that you've heard from today helped to keep the defendant safe at his home. His home he didn't choose. He didn't choose to be in the jail, but that's where he was. Each of those men told you how they made a choice to keep him safe, despite his behavior, despite his...
Stop for a moment.
I'm sorry,
I
Frank.
apologize. Mr. Take the jury, please.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
No, it's not you. It's not you. Take the jury, please.
Poor girl thought it was her. Okay, let's go back. I want to see if I
Ms.
can.
Lundy, everybody may be seated. And I apologize for interrupting you in a minute.
All of the witnesses that you've heard from today helped to keep the defendant safe at his home. His home he didn't choose. He didn't choose to be in the jail, but that's where he was. Each of those men told you how they made a choice to keep him safe, despite his behavior, despite his...
Lundy, stop for a moment.
I'm sorry,
apologize.
Frank. Told you how they made a choice to keep him safe, despite his behavior.
That girl, I think, has a cell phone. Maybe that's it.
Lundy, stop for a moment.
I'm sorry,
I
Frank.
apologize. Mr. Take the jury, please.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
No, it's not you. It's not you. Take the jury, please.
Oh boy, he is
Ms. Lundy,
pissed.
everybody may be seated. And I apologize for interrupting you in a minute of closing.
I'm terribly...
The behavior from him, from Mr. Bloom, I am not going to have in terms of his gestures, his noise, and everything, particularly behind Ms. Lundy's back. Not going to have it. Mr. Burnton, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to your client about it and tell him that he is to sit there quietly or not at all before I continue. Take him back. Court is standing in recess.
United District Court of Washington State of Michigan is now back to custody of Judge Jason.
You may be seated. And if we can bring Mr. Bloom close. Calls the case of the People versus Jeffrey Bloom.
Good afternoon, Mayor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Bloom.
And as I've apprised counsel,
He's not going to quiet down,
during
obviously.
the course of the trial, Mr. Bloom, I don't know, and I'm going to assume that, at least for these purposes, that you were doing it intentionally. There have been comments which I could hear all the way up here, and I'm sure the jury could hear it during the course of these proceedings. That then, when Ms. Lonnie...
Are you kidding me? Is he an idiot?
Argument, there were additional comments. I didn't do anything about that, but the moment the gyrations with your hands occurred behind her back, I stopped the proceeding. I'm not going to tolerate any of that. I will stop it again if that's what we have to do, but I'm going to admonish you and warn you at this time that the court is not going to allow that type of conduct to occur. With that admonition, Mr. Bernstein.
I was going to say there were some times where Jeff was speaking with me during the trial.
Oh, I understand that, but there were other points at which there were just extraneous comments. So I was letting those go, but I'm not going to have that and have counsel interrupted during the course of their closing arguments. With that admonition, are the parties ready for the jury?
Your Honor, I also understand there's been information given to the jury that.
Correct. Yes. For the purposes of the record, I did inform counsel. So at no.
What? That's going on the record. That ain't good.
The jury did not take that in any way to be applicable either to Mr. Bloom or to the people, because I had stopped.
There we go.
Ms. Lundy in the middle of her closing argument, and I had indicated that they are not to take any delay or interruption by the court. They are not to attribute it to either party. They are to attribute it to the court of its own doing, so that the jury understands.
Oh shit!
Against the people or against the defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am ready to proceed.
Why did I just sit there and stare at him?
All right, that's what we do.
Dude, what the fuck? And he's almost dead. Go figure.
All right. Go ahead.
That's some bullshit. Alright, well, that's done. Lost half my bar.
Is he ready to get what's... Pardon?
Sit, Your Honor.
No.
No. Did you want to go back there and try to talk with him? Because, and the record should reflect, if it doesn't already, that after the court's admonishment to the defendant and asking whether or not the people in defense were ready, that the defendant, on his own accord, decided that he would leave the courtroom. I've been informed by transport that it appears that he does not wish to come back out.
I really should try to speak with him, Your Honor. I mean,
yes, you should.
It's a significant right to be at your own, like in the Constitution or something.
One which one can, I believe, voluntarily forfeit.
That's fair too. Yeah.
So, before we get to that stage, why don't
come on, folks,
stand in recess and allow you to have an opportunity. All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Alan's trying to get the jury out, so. All right. Okay, back on the record. Court does.
Oh, shit.
People of the State of Michigan versus Jeffrey Blum. Counsel, state your appearances.
Pastor Lonnie for the people.
Sam Bernstein for Mr. Bloom, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bloom is not present. If I say anything incorrectly, please, counsel, correct me. Just prior to our last recess, when we were trying to continue with the trial, after the people had begun their closing argument, I stopped the proceedings, gave an admonishment, had the jury gave an admonishment to the defendant regarding comments that he was making, as well as gestures in terms of his hands, because of the positioning of the podium behind the prosecutor's back. Gave him that admonishment and told him that I would not
dude, fucking kill him.
Tolerate any of that behavior. At that point, I did not hear anything, or at least nothing that.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Court in terms of the defendant saying anything, the defendant got up and he.
It heals you as soon as you're done, anyway. Well, I would have died. So.
Back. I took a recess in order
God damn.
Allow Mr. Bernstein to speak with his.
That was pretty crazy.
Client. I was then informed in the course of that.
Please do heal me.
From transport, that he,
damn,
Mr. Bloom, did not wish.
I shouldn't have done that.
To the courtroom, and
that's all right.
And so
whatever.
That's kind of where we were left. The question
at least that's over with.
Whether or not this court, given the defendant's behavior, whether or not this court could continue with the trial, even though we just had closings and the verdict to go. Out of an abundance of caution, after speaking with counsel and the court looking up for some guidance in this regard, the court did find me, I think it's Rule 43, I didn't bring a copy out of the federal rules, which specifically address the issue where a defendant removes himself from a
Had a
trial,
skeleton take life from me.
middle of the proceedings, or doesn't elect to participate. I did not see a rule specifically in the Michigan court rules governing that.
Weak.
As I did a brief research and trying to find cases, the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jerry Oliver Swan.
Jesus Christ.
That being 394 Mich. 451 came to light. It was a 1975 case, so it's a little bit old, but it still looks to be good case law. I gave that to counsel, asked them to take a look, see if we could, between all of us, make a determination as to what would be the best way to proceed. And granted, I don't think anybody's had an opportunity to do any extensive research on it. However, I would indicate that, if nothing else, the Swan case is
Oh, what's wrong? You can't see me?
illustrative of a point. And the synopsis basically indicates this
Wrong, bitches.
defendant did not reappear in the courtroom after a mid-trial recess, had not reappeared 4 days later, and testimony was received regarding attempts to locate him. Trial court properly proceeded.
Oh, please do.
Properly proceeded with the trial with receiving, part of the testimony in the jury's verdict in the defendant's absence. Taking that without anything else in front of me is sort of a guideline.
Oh, wolf today. Snowball.
He conducted himself in a fashion where he has made himself absent mid-trial. It seems to me that what the Swan case seems to point to is that an opportunity be given where this defendant being in custody, we don't have to locate him, but at least an opportunity to be given to the defendant to come back and voluntarily participate in his trial. Having said all of that, after speaking with counsel, the court has made a determination to adjourn the remainder of the jury trial. We are adjourning it to September 30th.
All right, fire away.
10 a.m.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
For closing
Whoops.
arguments and final instructions to
Shit.
the jury. During that,
Well, I can't get
period of
hurt.
time, in essence,
No more
court
getting
is
hurt.
Giving an opportunity for the
Okay.
defendant,
Guess I'll go over
to
here.
reconsider his decision. Also to
I gotta get
allow
that
his
done one of these
counsel to
days.
potentially have a conversation with the defendant as to what may be the implications of him having removed himself from the proceedings. But I think in fairness, and since they are monumental and rights that the defendant would be forsaking in terms of
Got him. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get that done.
the court thinks that it would be prudent for the court to do so. That was long.
Treasure Hunter's Prism.
Either counsel have
Okay.
anything to add or to say contrary to what the court has indicated on.
All right, let me change this.
Nothing contrary, Your Honor.
Neither for me, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. And I do appreciate
God, why does it do that?
And I told him, you're playing for the wrong judge. There's only one judge, and it's Aiden. I have all the evidence. As soon as I
Oh,
did that,
okay,
I'll never
that
see him
works.
again.
All right.
All
The
right.
last time we were here was for a motion to reduce bond. That was
She's
taken
awesome.
care of.
One of my favorite
And now
judges.
there's a motion to suppress and a motion to dismiss. Is that correct, defense?
Bam!
Yes, Judge.
All right. And which motion do you wish to
Luck
proceed on
is
first?
on my side.
Um,
That's what I'm
I think we should
talking
begin with the
about.
motion to suppress.
All right. And let me
Gotcha.
just review your motion.
Where
All right. State
are
with
they?
regards to the motion to suppress, are you stipulating that the defendant was arrested without a warrant?
We are not, and state would tender at this time.
Oh,
State's Exhibit 5, which is the warrant. We understand typically
where's the
when
rest
there
of
isn't
them?
a warrant that would shift the burden. The state is still prepared to begin, but we would tender the actual warrant and
Oh,
examination.
one of these dudes.
Defense.
Judge, I'll stipulate to the fact that there was in fact a warrant issued. Would stipulate to that.
We
All
would
right.
still like to enter it. It may come in through one of our witnesses.
All right. And that states exhibit number,
5.
just one moment. So any objection to states exhibit 5 for the purposes of this hearing
Ooh.
only?
There's no objections to that.
All right, then
Well,
states
shit.
exhibit number 5 will be admitted for purposes of this hearing. And the court will note for
Bitch.
the record that the defense has stipulated that there was
How'd
in
you think
fact
that
a
was gonna go
warrant.
for you, huh?
So because there was a warrant,
Oh.
defense, you may proceed.
Well, Judge, when we begin with our motion to suppress, we believe that the central issue here is not the warrant, so to speak, but that the state's primary evidence comes from a secretly recorded attorney-client conversation between Ronald and his former lawyer, Mr. Ireland. The conversation occurred in a confidential legal setting during a time of high emotional stress on the part of my client, and in a context where Ronald was actually seeking legal advice.
All right, that's
and
it.
not making public threats. We argue that the recording should be suppressed for 2 real core reasons. First off, there's a breach of confidentiality and the attorney-client relationship. So even if Mr. Ireland is a party to the recording, this was a protected consultation. The decision to record, share, and weaponize that conversation violates the principles of trust and candor embedded in our legal system.
That's
among
right,
lawyers.
motherfucker.
The second reason that we think that the recording should be suppressed is because
get
the
this
resulting
first.
statement it lacks reliability. The state
Oh,
offers
does
a
it?
paraphrase.
All right, counsel, just 1 second. If we can start with, you're saying that
I
there's
really
an
need to stop this
attorney-client privilege
fucking
that's been
these
violated by the
vapes.
attorney?
We believe that.
Like I gotta stop.
And
I'm
the reason for
gonna
that
try
is
it again
there's
once I'm done with this
disciplinary
one.
rules, regarding attorney-client confidentiality privileges. This was a privilege that was asserted repeatedly in the transcript that the court
Nice.
shared
I'm
with me
definitely
today,
going back.
that was tendered over from the civil court. It was repeatedly
I'm not going in that
mentioned
crypt.
that there was an
I got 10 gold
attorney-client
here.
confidentiality that was asserted by the
Shit ton
attorney
of
in
points.
question that disclosed this information to the state.
All right, so just
Oh,
so the
and-
record can
oh.
be clear, with regards to the transcript that the court gave to both attorneys, the court
Oh,
has
this
not
was
read
the-
that
gotcha.
transcript. That transcript was just sent to the court.
Sure.
And I don't open the email, so I don't know what's in the transcript.
Sure, sure, absolutely, Judge. But we do know that the complaining witness in this case had a contractual relationship with Ronald Allen, and that he was his divorce and custody lawyer.
Large cluster.
And this conversation, according to the
water
state's
bottle.
evidence, my client and all other indications occurred in that attorney's office in a confidential setting, and it was
Nice.
recorded without the knowledge of Ronald
The
Allen.
fuck?
and we believe that it was weaponized by the attorney because of a contractual
Where'd you guys
dispute,
come from?
because of problems with the representation that were occurring, that were being discussed in the recording that is in the state's evidence,
All
the
right.
state's discovery.
So with regards to your stating that this was some sort of attorney-client privilege, unless someone is going to stipulate that there was a conversation that was had
Oh shit! Did that?
between your client and the fact that your
Oh.
client had this conversation with his then attorney, you know, that evidence needs to be presented before the court unless there's going to be a stipulation that whatever conversation occurred, it occurred with your client's civil attorney. I don't know, is anyone going to stipulate that there was a contractual agreement between Mr. Allen and Mr. Ireland, and that during that representation there was a conversation between the two? Is somebody going to stipulate to that?
Yes, Judge. By the end of the day, if the state has their witness, like they say they do, we believe that Mr. Ireland will testify, and he's the complaining witness on this case. That's our understanding.
So who is calling the witness?
The state does have 2 witnesses ready, and even though there wasn't a warrant or there was and burden has shifted, the state has our witnesses here, and if defense wants to call our witness and then have him available to us on cross,
Right.
he's available.
All right, then defense, because there was stipulated that there was a warrant, then the burden does shift to the defense. So what witness would you like to call?
Okay. Okay. We didn't get a witness
Ascension.
list, so we're just looking at this right now.
No problem.
Let's call Mr. Ireland. Charles Michael Ireland.
Okay.
Elemental resistance. Melee recharge. I feel like my stamina. Mobility and biker. I'm doing exactly
All right,
what
could
the
I
tips
recognize
told
you
me
as
to
an
do.
officer of
Well,
the court.
that's what I
However, if you
wanted to
could
do in
raise
the
your
first
right
place.
hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can have a seat. If you just, there should be a square microphone. It's for the court reporter to hear. If you'll click that on your lapel or somewhere.
All right, this time we're
All
going
right, if
through
you
the
state
crypt.
your name for the record.
Charles Michael Ireland Jr.
All right, you may proceed, defense.
Mr. Ireland, were you Mr. Allen's attorney during a portion of his family court case?
Yes.
And the meeting where the recording was made, you made a recording of a meeting that you had with him. That meeting where the recording was made, that took place in your office. Is that correct?
Your Honor, leading.
Sustained.
Where was the recording made?
In my office.
All right. And do you know if Mr. Allen believed he was speaking with you in confidence because of the contractual relationship you had, or did you have some other arrangement where you had already told him that you were getting off the case?
Objection, Your Honor, speculation.
Sustained.
Why was he in your office?
I believe that's attorney-client privilege.
Damn.
So the conversation, you would agree that the conversation that you had with Mr. Allen was attorney-client privilege, correct?
That's what he said.
And
He's trying to get through without. He's trying to think of something.
well, that's all I have for right now, Judge. I'd like to pass the witness.
All right, state.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Do you, well, I am showing you what has been pre-marked as State's Exhibit 1. Do you know what this is?
Yes.
How do you know what this is?
You provided that to me this morning.
When you say provided, do you mean I gave this to you or you listened to it?
Both.
And what is this?
It's a recording of the conversation I had with Mr. Allen.
What date did that happen?
I believe it's April 21st, 2025.
And are your initials anywhere on this?
Yes.
And is there a date associated with
Nice.
Yes.
What date is that?
Aw.
Today's date, July 28th.
Darn it.
What?
2025.
I think it's right there.
And when you listened to this, was it an accurate portrayal of the events that day as you remember them?
Yes.
Was it altered in any way?
No.
Your Honor, at this time, State moves to enter State's Exhibit 1 for purposes of this hearing, pending inspection by defense.
Yes, I
I'd like
see
to
that.
get
and that's been
another-
provided to me.
Any objections for?
No objections,
I'm gonna go.
Judge.
All right, State's Exhibit number 1 is admitted
Ah, man.
for purposes of this hearing.
There we
I
go.
have downloaded it. The state has to expedite things, but before we play, if I may ask you a couple more questions. You on direct stated that you agreed the conversation was attorney-client privilege. Is that true?
Yes.
Did you believe the entire conversation was attorney-client privilege?
No.
What sorts of things
Damn.
are not privileged under that attorney-client privilege?
Holy shit.
Mr. Allen said some things to me that I believe clearly established that he was going to attempt to commit an act
Damn.
that would cause
I need more ammo. Oh my god.
or worse to one or more individuals.
Shit.
Do you recognize Rule 503 to be the rules of evidence for attorney-client privilege?
Yes.
And in that rule, there is an exception. That's true, right? There's multiple exceptions.
There's multiple.
There's an
What?
exception. that
How did
says
that,
the privilege
how
does
did
not
that hit
apply
me?
in
How?
furtherance of a crime.
Someone
Is that
tell me
true?
how.
If you say so.
Well, in this conversation that we're about to hear, something alarmed you. Isn't that true?
Yes.
And you believe
Whoa.
that the attorney-client
Whoa, whoa,
privilege
whoa, whoa, whoa,
no
whoa.
longer held because of that statement.
I believe that because of what was told to me, I had a mandatory duty to report it to.
I really need more bullets, like
authorities.
now. Shit.
Your Honor, at this time, State is going to play what has been entered as State's Exhibit 1. It is around 12 minutes, 54 seconds. We'll play the entire thing.
Thank you.
State's Exhibit 1 is now played.
Okay. Not wasting any bullets because of my. Dude. I should have waited until I got.
Here, I'm gonna show you. Hey,
5 left? Dude, I can't do that.
Yeah, you look nervous. You were very scared.
State has paused it at 45 seconds.
I'm nervous. Dude. I'm
Whose
shaking.
voice do we hear in this recording?
Mr. Allen's and my voices.
May you point out and identify Mr. Allen by an article of clothing for the record?
He's a gentleman over there in the orange jumpsuit.
The record may reflect that our
Oh,
witnesses
dude, that's
positively
bullshit. You know it
identified
is.
the courtroom.
You shot before you even got.
Voice is that?
That's mine.
The state will resume playing at 45 seconds.
Fidgety and not look at your face and dude, it was so red and blocky, like when somebody gets put on the spot or something like that.
Okay, that
Can you handle this?
maybe wasn't.
History's going to get made Wednesday. I don't have to deal with this after Wednesday.
I can't get out there, dude.
How are we going to do that? The answers we need already happened. You know how I know? Because I can't keep a message at the beginning of this. And I told him, you're playing for the wrong judge. There's only one judge, and it's Hayden. I have all the evidence. As soon as I did that, I've never seen him again. They know it's fair. That's why they're rushing around. I got to call this jury, dude. The same week in the same courtroom. The odds of that is like me winning the lotto 20 times in a row.
Dude.
It doesn't happen. There was 2 girls in that courtroom. Those 2 girls are the same ones in that
Oh,
hallway.
shit.
They didn't show up in the court, and you were talking loud in the hallway.
Dude, how can I move?
And they asked me,
I need to move.
does anybody recognize anybody? Does anybody recognize anybody? Over and over and over.
No!
Justin, of my ass. Are you in on this or not? Because I'm going to call the FBI tomorrow. Because I don't know who else calls. Because I've talked to you and still nothing has been done.
If you're not happy with my services, you can fire me, but I'm not going to sit here and be questioned about whether I've got this or not.
Well, you know what? Why haven't you called the DA? Because there's definitely
What criminal charges? I'm a civil lawyer, Rodney.
That same lady who's signing all these things.
What things?
Okay. This guy, he's got a TRO, right? The ex-boyfriend or the boyfriend.
Oh, Sherwood?
Right, and it's sealed, right?
Yeah.
Why would you seal something? It's because if you don't care about it if it's her.
No.
You would
Protective orders are sealed by law. There's a statute.
Okay. So that's happening at the house. I guarantee you the same month, that same judge who signed that for her signed something that says I can't have Aiden or something. And it's there. We went to court that same month. How does that not show? That judge, they're there every day. It shows. That's a huge conflict of interest right there. What happened is Tiffany didn't need a signature, and she went and did this. Torres signed to keep her ass out of jail. And then what you got is Torres, the next 2 times she ruled in my favor because she had to. Didn't stop Tiffany from bringing her. Tiffany already knows she's not going to get in trouble. That's why she's not doing this. And they're looking, they're trying to set up in the thing so I fuck up. And they're putting me in a bubble. Do you see that? And kid share. Every time I've been here, it's, oh yeah, nobody called me or nothing said there was going to be a cancellation until I get up there. And then I hear half the story. Then I go the next day and it's, oh no, the whole weekend. You talked to her again? No, we talked to her that day. You said she just wasn't going to show up that day. And then, you see what I'm saying? The information goes. They're creating a scenario for me to make a scene. And I'm not going to see Aiden until that happens. There's no doubt in my mind.
So, nothing about this case scares me.
Well, I'm scared.
Okay, I mean, I think that's healthy.
But not about Aiden.
What are you scared about?
I'm scared for my life, dude.
I'm past being pissed off. I finally got there. And some guy way in the back, I guess. I don't know. Dude. I don't fucking know.
Extortion? I see.
Oh, no, I mean,
kidnapping?
I think you're getting fucked for sure.
I see kidnapping. I see extortion. I see obstruction of justice. Dude, all this stuff. You can falsify that document and just...
Yeah, I'm not sure how you shot me in the fucking air, but okay.
And then Torres will get my case the next 2 times in a row? What are the odds of that? How many times have I ever done this? Right. And then I have jury duty, and then they're asking if I'm
When did you have jury duty?
The next week.
Just a few weeks ago?
Last week, bro.
I didn't know you had jury duty last week.
That's it. Nobody's telling you everything, dude. Yes, I had jury duty, dude. And Justin was it. There was nobody else there. Nobody else. Dude, they asked me certain questions, and they made me sit there all day.
Whose court was it in?
Fucking the same fucking judge.
Torres?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. The odds of that happening is that they wanted to know what I knew. Or if I recognize those other 2 girls. They're fucking relaying message. When I go to court and they don't show up and they hit it from Zoom, they got 2 lawyers in the fucking hallway talking about our deals. Justin was next to me the whole fucking time. If I was Justin, I wouldn't want to see me. Justin was next to me the whole fucking time in the hallway. He wanted to know what the fuck I knew and who I was talking to. There's no doubt I know this shit. There's something there.
Are you talking about the 2 girls who were sitting outside when we went to court?
No. I know exactly who they are. They represent Via. It's 2 girls.
Okay.
And at the end, the judge gave a long speech about you got to see our, how we work, and blah 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 this and blah 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 that, and this and that. That one girl, mad dog, won't they ever living shit out of me the whole time. And then the other girl was like, you know, just talking or whatever. But we're listening to the judge. The chubby girl didn't really. She was the one asking questions. The other girl, she didn't look at me the whole time. And then at the end, when that judge was giving that speech, it was like it was directed towards me, and she was mad, mean mugging me the whole time. Who does that? You know what I mean?
Do you want to know why I was mad when we were there and my face was red?
Why?
Because I knew we weren't going to get a hearing. Because we sat there and we sat there and we sat there.
And it's not gonna happen. I know. Wednesday, something changed.
I hope so.
And it's in my favor. We're going to find something. It's there.
Well, I've been arguing with Martha for 3 days.
Martha is a distraction. They're doing that to distract you from looking for.
Why are you giving me these?
Come in.
There's no doubt in my mind. These guys are tricky.
So it's the subpoena for Sherwood.
Who?
Sherwood.
It's all elemental shit.
Absolutely.
Is he friendly to us? You think he'll be friendly to us?
Yeah,
we're about to send it out.
Yeah.
I've never done anything to him.
This last update, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
We just have that address.
Might be too hard,
Absolutely, because she fucked
in my
You know
opinion.
what?
Anyway.
She's following the exact same play. It's like Medley talked to her
Fuck
and
you.
showed her the blueprint, and they just following it to a T. She was with him.
Get your hands off me,
They
bitch.
broke up because there's a protective order, obviously there. They got back together because I run into them at the at the Target or whatever.
Trying to
And
sneak
then
up behind me?
he's gone.
Huh?
I hated to tell me, Alan's gone or whatever. She's pregnant. Now she's got something to hold over his head and take money from him and extort him just like she's doing to me. That's exactly what happened with me and A. I kicked her out on 4th of July. She said, can we get back together? She went, made a Bakeland police report, said I choked her, and then figured out that there's nothing she can do. She would have to go back home to her parents' house. She called me offshore that same day. That testimony, but that reporting, she spends more time talking about how do I get this guy to pay and me stay in this big ass house in Wimberley.
Alright, now I need ammo.
And him never coming home again. And she calls me her spouse. She doesn't even refer to
There you
my
go.
name in this thing, okay? This is from the very get-go. And she forced me to it. She said, save our family, sign the
Alright.
sign the deal.
Try it again.
So I signed it. The next day, I know,
Fuckers.
she turned it around, and I've been fighting for Aiden ever since. She's going to do that with Alan. The exact same thing. She did it with the other guy.
I'm assuming you haven't heard from Esparza.
No.
I'm assuming you haven't heard from the amicus.
Right. And I mean, all this
And nice
together,
try, motherfuckers.
then that paint a pretty big picture. They're refusing to sign this. They're refusing to do that. After
You're
they vote on my
impossible
side,
shot.
The only reason they came on my side is so they don't look so guilty.
Gotcha.
But yet I got $2,000 bills all of a sudden from the amicus and this and that.
Yeah, I don't know how you sent I got that.
See what I'm saying? It's extortion. It's kidnapping. Everybody's dirty. They called me into jury duty.
Damn.
I mean, jury tampering.
Nice.
I guarantee it.
Here's the deal. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I will go there and fight whatever fight you need me to fight.
I think that we need to get somebody else involved.
Shut up.
Okay, so we get all this information. Who are you going to take it to?
To the judge, that's the only place I can take it.
The same judge.
See?
that-
What
I don't know who the judge
kind of bullshit is that? Little
Mark already
bitch.
said, and I heard him, watch this little trick. He's gonna go
Oh,
down
shit. Forgot about you.
the same fucking judge. I promise you. He said, we're gonna
Torres
he
or
said,
Nieto.
let's skip her sightings right there.
Gotcha.
That's the last
Gotcha.
thing he said in that corporate.
That's not.
Come on, bitches.
I know, but that's what he said, and he's done this to me every time. Why do I have the same judge over and over and over?
You fucking little
That's because
bitch.
we keep going to the same ones. He's done it.
Don't
He's done it
touch
once.
me.
What he can do Wednesday is he
Check it out, check it out. I've been in the court a million times, all right? And I knew I was going to do this. How did
Nice.
I know? Somebody told me. I know I'm going to sound crazy or whatever, but I know these things. So if I was going to do that, and I knew all this stuff was going to happen, I'm prepared for Wednesday. But something is going to happen that's going to change history. Whether you bust these guys or there's dead bodies that are going to come.
Nice try.
Because I'm not living in a real world.
Nice
where
try,
all this stuff
motherfucker.
going on and you're still not doing anything about it, like going anywhere. I'm not letting anybody. You have a suspicion that these guys. You told me you're on a council for corruption and all this stuff, but you haven't even let nobody know. Maybe I have something and they can kind of help you on this.
counsel for corruption.
Alright.
Whatever.
It's not gonna work. I know I'm somehow gonna fuck it up.
The only person who knows about this is you, and I still don't have my son, and they're refusing to sign something that doesn't even sound right to me. I agree with you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Bastard.
who do we talk to? We have a
You
hearing on
deserve
Wednesday.
it.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not gonna get it.
Beyond doing my job, Ryan, I don't know what you need me to do, man.
Not gonna get it.
It's
But
criminal.
I'm gonna
I
give
don't
it a
disagree with you.
shot.
You're civil. Right. Where's the criminal? You haven't even let them know you have suspicion. That's what I'm getting at. You look nervous in that courtroom. You went in there, and nobody else went in there but you and everybody else, and not me.
I asked for your permission. You said I
did
could
ask for
go.
permission, and you did walk in there. And ever since then, I'm still getting screwed.
All right, get out of my office.
See you later, brothers.
The state has paused at 12:20.
Can I stop that? No?
Mr. Ireland, what did you take this statement? I'm prepared for Wednesday, but something is going to happen that is going to change history. You bust these guys or there's dead bodies everywhere, bro. What did you take that to mean?
I believe that was a threat that if he didn't get what he was seeking, that people would be hurt.
You're familiar with threats like these. That's true?
Yes.
What do threats like these look like?
Shit.
I mean, I've been a family law attorney for almost 13 years. I've been threatened before. I think you have to take every threat seriously. So when those words were said, I believe them to be a real, true threat.
No, 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 no. Oh.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Oh. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
I'm showing you what has been pre-marked as State's Exhibit 2.
How am I supposed to
You may
get through
look at this,
that?
and then I'll ask you a couple questions when you look up at me. Do you know what this is?
Yes.
What is this?
That is a copy of a docket sheet that they use in
I don't even know where I'm going now.
to assign cases.
Does it look like in the same condition as when you saw it in the past?
Oh, I'm shaking.
I don't know that I've seen
I don't know where to go.
In your interactions on the
Shit.
civil side, is it normal practice to get
I'm running out of
notice of a court
time.
hearing in a form like this?
So those are created, those are what the presiding court judge uses to call the docket every morning. And then those slips are then marked by the presiding court judge depending on what's going to happen on the case. So that's...
I got
those are used
55
every day.
fucking seconds.
The date on this document, what does it show?
April 23rd, 2025.
Do you recognize that date to be the Wednesday date you would have accompanied Mr. Allen to the court?
No! No!
And in the audio recording we heard when there's talk about Wednesday, is it this date?
Yes, it's that date.
Your Honor, the state moves to enter what has been
Damn.
into evidence.
Not
for
as
this hearing
mad as
and
that
review
one.
my defense.
Because now I know what I'm
I have no
doing.
objections to this.
All right, State's Exhibit number 2 is admitted without objection for purposes of this hearing.
Wait, Island.
In the recording we just heard, at 57 seconds, defendant says, history is going to be made on Wednesday. Tell us the significance about that Wednesday.
Let me change that. Dude, I'm shaking from trying to get this. I get so nervous trying to get it done. But Guy says rush, don't rush, take your time. Huh. Let me let this guy do it. And wow. For one thing, he's got a shit ton of mods on his gun. Second area. Wait, what? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so he's doing exactly what I did. What the hell? Oh, he did exactly what I was thinking of doing. Jump back up there and then shoot from up there. See, I don't know if you can take out that sanity thing. I think you can. Break a line of sight with the green light to avoid sanity. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't. Run in to trigger the spawns and go back to cover. Okay. Kill enemies with a sniper rifle. Whoever this guy is, you know what the fuck he's doing. Jesus. His reload time is like nothing. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. You need to see. Yeah, I'll show this. This shit. He runs back into the light. I can't do that. His stats are higher, so he can. Okay. That's exactly what I did. Yep. Okay, this part is where I died. So I was final area. Jesus. Alright, so you're supposed to run. Yep. I ran too far right. Oh, that's dumb. I'm guessing you jumped down. Okay, zoom over there. Hide behind there. Look at the chests. Okay. And then run behind it. And then jump. Wait, okay. Alright, hold on a second. Be right back. Alright. We doing this. Why is there no snare on my head? Okay. Whoa. Oh my god, that's loud. Jesus, I don't know if it's loud on there, but holy Jesus, is it loud in my headphones? Alright. Back here. I could just keep farming points. That's the thing, though. One of the few complaints I have is, actual complaints, not like because I can't beat it, is, I have to replay this level over and over so many times that it just gets old. Because I can't really play anything else because I'm way behind because I haven't finished the vault, so I have to farm points. But I keep dying, so I'm not getting the points. Even if I finish this whole level, I still don't get the points because I don't finish. So I just end up doing this over and 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 over. Next thing you know, I just... Jeez. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I don't really need that right now, so I'm gonna keep that. Actually, I need to keep that there. Damn, that reload is... Immunity swap. Switching weapons. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. So I got an extra heal. So now I can go around. I got extra ammo and a healer, so I can go around getting mods. Where are you running, bitch? Alright, power drain. Damage boost for spells and weapons when stamina fully drained. I think that'll work better. Alrighty. Wish I could get a mod for one more elixir. Shit, where is it? Where's the other one? Is it gone? Ooh! Batch reload! They must know I'm trying to, finish that. Need to collect these. So that when I die, I can at least have something to bring back. Shit. For incense. Alright, let's go back. Get the ammo. Nice. Full ammo. Got some mods or whatever the fuck you call them. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it this time. I hope so. Oh, I got him. What? I mean, it ain't that much, but still. Really hope I get it this time. I hope. Oh, I hope. Not wasting another bullet on you. Okay. All right. 4 minutes. Do I have time? Shit. Ooh. Nine bullets? Yeah, I don't really have much of a... I need those. He's right. Okay. Right. Oh boy. I have 1 minute left. I don't have the time. No, 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 no. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, I don't have time for this shit. Take your fucking time. Right. Shit. I'm gonna run out of time. I don't even care. Come on. No! Shit! No! Fuck! Dude. I fucking did it, too. Man. I wonder if they'll let me. Oh, it did. Oh. What? I don't get it. And let me... So, I don't get it. Ooh. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought that was something shooting at me. Cool, man. I did it. I just gotta beat the rest of it, I guess. I don't know because I did technically run out of time. That's why I'm not really celebrating, because I'm not sure if I actually did it, technically. So, we'll find out. Oh, sure. Okay, no chests. Gotcha. Chests. Oh. Supposed to be the hard guys. We'll fucking see. Gold. Nice. Witchfire. That never gets old. Alright, now what? What you want me to do? You want me to use my Witchfire clusters? I need more ammo. It's what the fuck I need. And of course, the ammo trunk is way the over here. This fucking twat waffle over here? Yep, he is. Don't care. They're all gone anyway. Alright, where is it? I gotta beat, that fucking weirdo. Then I gotta go over to where all the pirates are. And then I'm done. On this level. I gotta, run after this dude. Damn. Oh, what a hedge. See, he fucking slows me down. I'll kick his ass when I go back over there. Yeah, I'll do it later. Really get this done right now. No more? Oh shit, you scared me. I thought you were one of them. Not anymore. Okay, not one here. I think there's one over here. Yep. Oh god, not you guys. What the fuck? Yeah. Bullshit. Damn. That's why I wanted to do these guys first. They scatter all around. Hard to... Come on, last one. Really? That it? Oh, I should have saved that for that douchebag. There's one left. That's it. Alright. Let's go fucking... Let's go kill that weirdo. Where the hell he is. And then everything will have gotten done. Pretty dope. I said I wouldn't use that as much. It just gets to be a habit of like, I don't even fucking need it. It's just something to fiddle with, I guess. Where the fuck am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. Need that. All right. Oh, here, perfect. Where are you, douchebag? Boom, just like that. One left. All right, where's the portal? Yeah, my contacts got my eyes watering. Oh, I gotta get new contacts. This time, maybe I'm not gonna tell my eye doctor. He screamed at me last time. Like, actually screamed at me. See if anything actually happens. Because I, beat it. Oh, wait, yeah. Ascension. So there's that. Wait a second, I want to see something before I do that. Alright, anything flesh at 20? Flesh, it's all mined at 20. Oh, 30? Damage resistance at 20%. At low health, 50. Oh. I'll get that soon, but I gotta start working on mind. Still nothing new, huh? Fuck me. You guys are fucking killing me here. I have 87 coin, for Christ's sakes. Alright, so I think I got one more. So I need one more check mark, and I can get access to new weapons. Yep. What is that? Carry Witchfire. What does that mean? How am I supposed to get 36,000? That's what I thought. Whoops. Okay. All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, I'm gonna get off.